Where I'm standing is not just a future mine site. It's actually a fault line in global power. We're standing in Beaverhead County, Montana, land where America once pulled strength from, and now they're going to do it again. But this time, the world is watching. That's because Almonty Industries, a proven North American tungsten force, has now taken control of America's most sought-after tungsten project, called the Gentung. Stay with us as we uncover the plans, the timelines, the stakes, and the geopolitical pressure behind this quiet stretch of Montana Earth.
Almonty Industries doesn't come to Montana to make noise. They come with calm purpose, with quiet confidence, with decades of experience, full financial backing, and the geopolitical strength to move with certainty, not speed. Because they see what this land carries, they see the history, the data, the potential that waits for the right hands. And they move not with headlines, but with intention. This isn't just the rebuilding of a strategic capability on American soil, it's the rebuilding of a community that stands together, works together, and grows together.
Well, hello.
Dirk, it's great to meet you.
And you too, Lyndsay.
I am so excited for this. Wow, this is exactly where we need to begin.
Shall we head downstairs?
Sure, let's go.
As we walk into the basement, it's like walking into the very spine of the Gentung story. Decades of maps and notes, data, everything his father documented since the 1950s. Nothing here was clutter. It's all proof of a lifetime spent understanding this land. And with Dirk as our guide, this is exactly where our real journey begins.
I mean, the energy right off the bat is very powerful. Wow.
Just a lot of maps and files.
Well, let's take a look at one.
Dirk didn't just introduce the space, he revealed it. A man who knows these walls don't just hold information, they hold everything his father spent a lifetime proving.
This map is showing the geology that was mapped. This dates back into the early 70s.
Where's the project?
So we're over here in this area here. Right now, the drilling was done in this section.
Yeah.
The mining in the past has been done here in this area. And the potential to expand this is all the way out to here.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I would like to go there. Can we go there?
Yes.
This wasn't just a room, this was evidence of time, of obsession, of a family that knew exactly what they were sitting on.
If your father was here, tell me, what do you think the first thing he would want completed or worked on or started up again at this site? What do you think the first thing he would want?
Well, to simply pick up where he left off.
Mm-hmm.
So when he was working with Union Carbide, they were basically just got a good foothold on the drilling, had the deposit identified, and they just simply needed to continue drilling to expand the resource. And so we got the tip of the iceberg, and now it's time to identify the rest of it.
Well, what does this mean for your family now?
To continue that legacy is huge. You know, I'm expecting that my dad's looking down from heaven with a smile on his face
Beautiful.
just to see how it progresses.
Absolutely.
As he'd always dreamed. Because for so many years, tungsten prices have been depressed, primarily because of China and the dumping that they did on the market in order to keep it that way.
Right.
And now it's starting to open up again.
Now, is there one thing that's really important for you moving forward as this project progresses, where you want that roots of the family to be held strongly? Is there one thing or a few things that are so important to you to make sure that stays?
Just to continue his memory and his legacy.
Beautiful.
What he strove so hard to build his whole life.
Yeah. Well, Almonty is all about that.
Yeah.
Family is, at the core of all of this. And so it's so great to be able to find this project, to work with you with this project, to really hold that legacy together and keep that family, the family project or the family vision together. Yeah. Are there still people in the community that remember your father being there and doing the work that he did?
Oh yeah, so all of his colleagues in the industry, so there's many geologists that both worked for him and with him and knew of him as competitors.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. If there's a message that you can send to the community right now to let them know we're here, we're listening, and we're going to do this together, what do you think it would be?
Well, that this is this is a great thing for Montana to have the industry revitalized with a new project. We haven't seen that happen now for decades. It's been quite depressed.
Right.
And the jobs, the economy that's built off of our base industries here in Montana has been huge in the past.
Right.
And so it's only going to help us. It doesn't hurt us, because in the past people thought, well, mines make a big mess, and because they have. But nowadays, with the regulations that we have in place and the new technologies that we have in place, we no longer do that, and we can be very responsible on how we maintain the environment, and still extract valuable minerals that we need to survive. Because without them, we'd surely die.
Wow.
Butte, Montana isn't just another stop on the map, it's a landmark in North American mining history. As we drive through the town and climb toward the two original headframes standing at the top of the hill, you can feel the pride this community carries. These towers aren't just relics, they're reminders of the endurance, of the determination that defined Butte for generations. From up here overlooking the town, it's clear. Butte didn't just witness history, it helped build it. In the late 1800s and early 1900s, people from all over the world came here. Engineers, miners, families, all drawn by the opportunity these hills created. Driving up into the hills, it was impossible not to feel the calm settle in. And then I saw it, a hand-built log cabin tucked into the landscape, shaped log by log. Here is where I met Robin McCulloch, a mining engineer with more than 50 years of experience.
Robin, thank you for having us into your home. Our dear, dear friend Dirk has said that you are a wealth of knowledge in the mining industry, in this community. Here in Montana, it was all about resource demand. So you've gone through all those other critical minerals, and now, again, here comes another one. And if you follow that, tungsten is needed in our everyday things, the phone that we hold in our hands, down to defense, to, all the things. And now Butte is going to become, one of those key areas here in America for tungsten.
You still have an awful lot of that throughout all of southwestern Montana, in different rare earths. And there's tungsten in those components that was heavily done in exploration through the 50s and 60s and production. But China, as close as I could tell on all the parts, China would start dumping what they had to destroy, whatever companies we had.
Yeah.
And so in that point of being able to produce under a communist, where the government controlled that, they knew what the production cost was, and they would dump that on the market until it wasn't economic. And then I watched them over the years, and that price would creep up, and they go, oh, I think we can make money. It's going to dump it back on the market and suppress the hell out of it. And at this time, we have, in many of them, we have drilled moly deposits. We have drilled copper deposits. We have drilled tungsten deposits that nobody's been able to touch because of the unknown of what was going to happen with that China market. And so have that opportunity now to go back in on a deposit that's probably not 100% drilled out, but has a significant resource, and that it can be mined, it can be economically and more viably recovered now with the methods that they have. There's so many new technologies that increase our recoveries, and new technology to be able to mine without environmental damage. That it's a crying shame to see our resources and be dependent upon a country that hates us. It's things that there's opportunities there to grow the communities, grow the counties, and the poorest counties in the state, as close as I can tell, are typically in the ones that used to have logging until they quit logging. Used to be mining until they quit mining. And there's opportunities for the locals to bring their life out and have jobs for their kids that last multiple years.
Absolutely.
These are critical components to the lifestyle of our residents.
From your perspective, though, the community obviously right off the bat is going to be a bit hesitant. Oh, here we go. Is this going to be another turnover? But moving forward past that, do you think that the community is ready for another go at a new mine? Do you think that they're going to be happy about it in the long term? What's your perspective on that?
Don't jump into it with huge bragging. Come into it with an honest approach. Say what you're going to do, deliver on that, and then grow with the community. You open an office, you have employment with the locals wherever you can, and you have the public meetings, and so that they can see the progress, and you'll see them going, oh, they appear to be real. And then you have a little gain, and then a little more gain, and then a little more gain, and with each one you'll gather more people of different groups that are saying, I think they're real. I think this is going to go. Once you do that and build that confidence and they grow with you, then I think they would literally stand up and defend you to the death once you're part of them and they understand where they fit and where you fit, and there's honesty.
Next up was heading to the heart of it all. And waiting for us there was Nuno Alves, Director of Mine Development for the Almonty Group. Meeting Nuno there was the perfect spot. The place, the purpose, and the person who helps shape what comes next.
Nuno, I feel the energy as soon as we get out of here. You just know you were somewhere magical.
Well, nice to hear it. Let's see it.
Wow. I want to know more all about this, that's for sure. Now, where are we? Maybe you can tell us just that
Yes,
part.
this is Glen Mill. This was the former mill of the project. It was having a capacity of something like 360,000 tons per year.
My goodness.
And after the project closed, Dirk and his father, they built here a new plant, a smaller plant. That is what you see, to reclaim garnets from the tailings and also to recover the tungsten from the tailings.
Well, what I would like to do is go inside, and I would like you to actually show us all around there and all the equipment and everything like that.
Sure.
Sounds good?
That sounds
Let's
good.
go.
Let's start at the head of the circuit, which is up top. Well, the foundations here were laid starting back in the 1950s.
I can't wait to actually see what's all inside right now. So we'll follow you because you know what? You know the way.
Okay, I'll take you right inside and show you the inner workings of this plant.
Let's go. Wow. It's still so clean in here.
Yeah.
I want to know, what is all of this?
So we've got a lot of mill equipment in here, but it's a gravity circuit. So it starts off with a little bit of screening here.
Right.
We got wedge wire, parabolic screen here that takes us down to about 20 mesh. And then coming out of that circuit, it goes into this wet magnetic separator. This is a low intensity magnet. Here we have a hydrocyclone, and that takes out all the fine particles. And then we go up into a spiral circuit. And we've got roughers, scavengers, and cleaners. And by the time it gets done through all this process, we've got a very clean garnet that's had a lot of the impurities taken out of it. And we've got a concentrate that's got a lot of scheelite in it.
You have so much equipment already here.
Yeah.
It just needs a little switch and away we go.
Exactly.
Walking through the old mill felt surreal. Everything was still so clean, so intact, as if the entire operation had only paused for a brief moment. The switch might have been off, but the energy at that place wasn't. You could feel it in the air, in the steel, in the walls that once carried the heartbeat of this place. It was like the mill was waiting for someone to ask the next question.
Now, Nuno, I mean, this is so well established already. I feel like you could almost just press the button and just go. So, I mean, the big question here really is what is actually still needed for it to, you know, A, run, B, run 24 hours, and C, I mean, we're in pretty extreme weather conditions in the winter. What would that mean?
You need to cover it, you need to increase the capacity, but the most important is that you already have a plant that is totally authorized and that has environmental installation. So we have here our tailings dams. That is a wonder because a project can take years and then a huge risk in administrative terms until it is authorized, and here everything is authorized, so it's just putting it working back. Yes, we will need to increase the capacity. This plant is a small plant, but it's just doing it. We need to cover it to work also during the winter, but it's just improving whatever is already authorized.
Well, I want to switch over and actually talk about the new name, Gentung. I mean, tell me about that.
Yes, it's an homage to Dirk's father, to Gene Nelson, because all this since the discovery of the deposit, born from his hands. Also, this plant was built by him together with Dirk. Let's say. And it's amazing that even, well, with the fatality that he died a few months ago, now the things are really taking shape.
There's
and
a legacy there for sure.
Yes, and you know the reason behind the name of Almonty. You know how Almonty is linked to the family values, and we wanted to give that mark also in this project.
Well, what I feel with Almonty too is there's so much importance around community and about family, and you can see it in Panasquera. You can now see it here as well, and I think that's so important when you're building something so big and so important to not just the industry but also to that community. So, I mean, that's a really special thing that you did to name this project after that as well. Let's talk about your opinion on the project. Tell me, you know, your opinion and what you see. I mean, you have so much experience behind you in starting new projects and finding them and doing all those things. Tell me about your opinion about all this.
Yes, well, first, you have a lot less of administrative risk, and administrative risk in America can be, well, intense. Yes. Then the deposit is simple. In terms of geotechnics, it's very simple. It's a flat deposit without major faults. You have two structures, the upper structure and the lower structure, that are very well defined. The grade is where it should. By the way, the grade is quite nice. You don't have... You can separate very easily what is ground rock from what is ore, even without knowing the grade, because one is brown, the other one is white. So the simplicity of this deposit really attracts, and when you put everything together, you have a project that really highlights among the others.
It's beautiful.
As the light faded and the night settled over the mountain, Nuno had something he wanted us to witness for ourselves.
So Nuno, tell me, where are we right now? It's dark.
Yes, but it needs to be dark to see the last concentrate that they produced in 2010 with the UV lamp, because the scheelite glows under UV short light. And we have here one of the best lamps that are in the market. That is the only one that we use in Almonty.
Well, I'm excited to see this. Let's go.
Well, let's see it. So here you have around 1 ton of concentrate. That you see.
Wow, Nuno, this is. Can I touch it?
Yeah.
Beautiful. It's just. Now, what we saw in Portugal, it was black. What's the difference?
This one is scheelite. The other one was wolframite.
So just as dense.
Yes, this concentrate, we analyzed it in Penasqueira, and it has a grade of 75.5%. So it's the purest of the market.
Oh my gosh. Look at that. It lights up like the moon. Now, Nuno, this is very, very fine, but you know, what happens with what you're pulling right from the rock? Does that illuminate the same way?
Yes, but it's chunkier, it's nicer. Our ore is very nice. You see, we still have a lot up there in the old run-of-mine stockpile.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go see.
Let's go.
We will need light.
Okay, Nuno, you're a bit far away.
I'm glad one of us knew where we were going.
Nuno, you're very confident in your steps. I'll just say that for free.
Yeah, let's see those.
Oh my gosh.
Look here.
Oh
And
my
here.
gosh. Wow. Wow. That's amazing.
Yes, it is.
Nuno, it's like magic.
It's very nice. It's really very nice, yes. This ore is very nice.
So when you're actually surveying, you actually survey during the day and at night with the light.
Yes.
Okay, and so do you know the pureness based on how much it illuminates?
Yes, with some training in seeing it, yes, you can do it.
Wow. And was that one of the things that really attracted you to the site, is when you came here and you're like, it's glowing like a moon here?
No, we knew this was good much before coming here, because we were having the technical data from Dirk and his father.
Okay.
We were already having a 43101 from them.
And so you're comparing basically, well, not really comparing, but you're taking a look at what you saw in Portugal, what you see in Sangdong, and you're saying, can we do that here as well? And you're saying yes, in a new capacity, of course, it's going to be the same here.
Yes. This will be quite similar to Sangdong. It's not so rich as Sangdong. The average grade in Sangdong is a little bit higher, but here the geotechnics is very, very good.
Amazing.
The rock here is very good.
Wow, I feel like I'm at a magic show.
The next day, we trekked up the mountain to the actual mine site. Now, the road in was not for the weak or unprepared. It was narrow, rugged, grown over, and demanded focus in every turn. At times, barely wider than our vehicle. But every nerve on edge only made the view at the top and the site itself feel earned. This was where the work truly began and where the story of the land came alive under our feet.
Nuno!
Hi.
What a spot!
It's nice, isn't
Look
it?
at the surroundings. Wow.
Yes.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
Dirk, I mean, this is your history. Tell us a little
Right.
bit of that.
So we're here where some of the older facilities existed from minerals engineering days. Later, that was picked up by General Electric. They had a change house over here and a bridge right over here. And the bridge has since rotted away, so we won't be able to go across that direction. We'll go this way instead.
All right, let's go. Up the mine hill we go. Well, you definitely get your workout in. I do like that. So what we're walking up to here, this is a future portal site, is that correct?
Yes, this is one of the sites we're considering.
So tell us more about this. Behind us here, or pardon me, in front of us, that's where the actual deposit is.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
so
it's obscured because there's been a glacier that's moved through here and it's covered up the outcrop of the ore body. So in order to get to it, you'd have to go through that cover to break into the ore.
and so this portal, tell us how that will work.
Well, it will be a long gallery to allow us to do exploration drilling under the mountain, because as you can see, the mountain is really tall. And in the top of the mountain, the drills were already having 500, 600, 700 meters, and that is a big expense. So in order to do it much better and faster, the idea is making a portal and doing exploration drilling through the gallery.
Okay. And so here, would the trucks pick it up here? Is that how that works?
Yes, right here.
The climb is easy, but the moment you reach the top, the world opens. Miles of untouched beauty shaped by the hands and decisions that came long before us. You can feel the history in the ground, in the air, and the changing light. This place holds more than scenery, it holds legacy. And now we move forward to uncover the next part of it. Montana, you sure are beautiful. And we want you to know Almonty isn't here for a rush. We're here with confidence, with real market experience, with technology and operational strength earned across continents. We're here with respect for your land and your history, and with the commitment to this community.
This isn't just the rebuilding of a strategic capability on American soil. It's the rebuilding of a community that stands together, that works together, and that grows together. Almonty's story is one of endurance. From Portugal to South Korea, they prove that leadership isn't about how fast you move, but how well you build. And right now, here in Montana, that same discipline takes root. This isn't a story about extraction, it's a story about contribution, about company that understands legacy, and a land that welcomes responsibility. Because true strength doesn't shout. It builds quietly, it builds carefully, and when it's ready, the world notices. Welcome to Montana. Welcome to Gentung. I'm Lyndsay Malchuk with Apaton Media right here in Montana, and this has been Beyond the Ticker.